Unfreaking believable.
What is going on, YouTube? This is Jim, back with another video. Having some computer problems downstairs, so we are back upstairs recording on my cell phone. So if it sounds a little echoey, sorry. I would have waited to do a video on this later, but I could not wait. When you see the box, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the Shadow of the Colossus collectible statue. I did not know this even exists, and if you know anything about me, you know that Shadow of the Colossus is my absolute favorite game of all time. So to surprise me, my wife went out and bought me a statue from Shadow of the Colossus. I did not know this existed. It was a GameStop exclusive. There's only 750 of these made, and I happen to have one right here. Now, I'm going to be overlaying some static images over the top while I talk about some of this, but I wanted you guys to see just kind of, my live reaction to it, so to speak. I got this yesterday from our anniversary. It was our 8th-year wedding anniversary, so really cool anniversary present. Thank you, Rachel. This is Gaius. So the base is down on the table. I'm just going to hold him up. This is the third Colossus that you fight, and he's known as the Knight. He's the one who's on the box art, so he's definitely the most noticeable of the Colossus. But this thing is so awesome. What I really like about it is a lot of the attention to detail and all the different parts of around his neck. I'm going to call this armor, but it's not really armor. It's the basically structure of like a castle that was built around him over time, or he became part of it. It's not really entirely clear, but it's very synonymous with spires on a tower. This is definitely part of like a support beam on like a castle. You have different parts of these like granite structures around him, and they did such a good job capturing the look and the essence of him. I'm sure they used in-game assets. One of the things that I really liked is all the places that you have to attack him. So on his head, on his left elbow, and on his stomach are actually very faint markings of the blue glow that you have to swing your sword into to damage him. The only thing that it is not true on, obviously, the scale, because this guy is massive, I believe he's the 3rd tallest Colossus in the game, is that on the actual Colossus, he actually has hair. And a lot of fur that your character climbs on. This doesn't have fur, it's just kind of like a plastic finish on it that has texture to it, but I'm not complaining. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to lie, full disclaimer, when I got this present, I did tear up a little bit. It's just such an important game to me as a gamer, and I love so much everything about it. Just to have it in the flesh is just so cool. So I have number 389 of 750. Very heavy base. It sits in on these 2 pegs, and he is absolutely massive. There he is in all his glory. Gaius. What a cool present. Thank you so much for this, Rachel. Here's to many more years. There you guys have it. A quick look at the collector edition. Not really collector edition, so to speak. It didn't come with the game. I am going to be doing some reorganization up here this week. I'm going to be adding some more shelves here very soon. Behind me, I got to relay out all my collector editions. I'll probably do a video on that as well, but this is the centerpiece. This is the one thing, if the house is on fire and I have to get out, this is the one thing I'm grabbing. There are other collector editions I have behind me on the wall that do mean a lot to me. Nothing like this game. So, kind of a love letter to my wife, kind of a love letter to this game. They were sold out. If you want to buy one, they're on eBay. I've seen them for as much as $1,000. I know people say, geez, you're crazy. I didn't pay $1,000, but it's amazing to me that we can take pixels and sound effects and plastic and turn it into something as memorable as this game. I think that's a love letter to this game more than anything in that sense, but I wanted to show off the statue and overlay some photos for you guys. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. I got one more video for you guys to do, so stay tuned for that. But hope you enjoyed that. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.